In this video, I'm going to give you a general idea of how to focus a slide on our microscopes that we have here at school. So a couple of things to notice is that the bottom has a light. The light switch is on the very back of the microscope. This platform right here is referred to as the stage, and you'll notice this actually has these clips where I can take a microscope slide, put it on the stage, and leave it in place. The microscope actually has knobs right here under the stage that will move this slide forward, backward. It'll also move it side to side, which is really nice because then you don't have to mess with what you have on the stage and worrying about getting it perfectly. When you're starting to focus in on a specimen, you first want to make sure that the slide is as low as possible. These knobs back here, there's a large one and a small one. The large one is the coarse adjustment, and you'll notice if you rotate that, it will move the stage up and down. The small one, if you rotate it, you won't notice any difference because it's making tiny adjustments, or what we call fine adjustments, inside the microscope. So this is called the fine adjustment knob, and it is to look at really close detail. This is the coarse adjustment knob, which will move your stage up and down. So the first thing that we want to do, and I know this is hard to see the video screen appear at the top, but we have our tablet plugged in, and our goal is to move our specimen so that it's over top of the light that we see coming through the stage. And we'll notice that the screen is really blurry. If I move this up a little bit, you can see my reflection in there. So since that is really blurry, what we want to do is we actually want to raise the stage using that coarse adjustment until we see some fine detail on our picture. Then we'll use those knobs that will adjust where that particular image is. By the way, this is supposed to be a tick that we're looking at, so it might be kind of blurry anyway. It's a larger object, it's hard to get light through. But I'm going to go ahead and keep rotating my fine adjustment knob to see if I can see some more detail. I might even try to get that on the stage a little bit higher. Oh, there we go. We see some legs of the tick. So again, I'm on low power. That's what you should always start with. The stage is going to be as high up as possible. And then start kind of using your fine adjustment knob to get some of those images into view. That's just a general idea. Once you have it in view on the low power, then you can switch to the medium power, and again you can move your slide around a little bit, and again use the fine adjustment to go back and forth to get a better image. Most of the time in our class we will basically be between low and medium power. Every once in a while we'll get to high power, but you'll notice on the screen sometimes we're so zoomed in with high power that it's not as effective. If we stay on medium power, then you can see a pretty good image.